Oh hi, it's there, and yeah, my Elgato S60, I believe, died, and now I have the fancy dancy 4K, more than that, a 4K I believe, and so far it's been really, really awesome. Like for example, like for example, I can go 4K 120 for when the Switch 2 comes out. Oh yeah, the Switch 2 is coming. Um, and it's just a really awesome graphics card. I'm actually recording with OBS. I don't need the Elgato software to record to this card, which is outstanding. Also, by the way, Mario Kart 8's run is done. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's run is done, especially with its DLC, as the Switch 2 is coming. And so is Mario Kart World, as the Mario series first thing on the launch title for the Switch, as well as Donkey Kong is getting a new 3D title to replace a Mario 3D title, which I believe is a good thing considering how special 3D Mario games are, and I would rather it come later after everyone figures out the Switch a bit more, like a midlife game. But the new 3D Donkey Kong title looks really, really awesome because of all the deformation of the terrain. As you can see, now the DLC pack's over, we got a lot more characters. And that's awesome. Or still be my me though. Oh, do they come with their own cars? That's really no, they just repainted. That's fine. Yeah, my me, of course. Also, me suits are now a thing, so I go with the dolphin one because why not? Hi. Also, by the way, I was looking at all the wheels and tires, and by far, because I want more speed than anything right now. Because I retain my speed so perfectly in this game when I don't have any handling, so I should be using the tires from the any faster? No, nothing faster. Tires from the Link car. Either using just the gyro or just the stick. Let's go with the stick. Auto acceleration off, auto turning off. Those really don't. I mean, they're fine, but how are you supposed to know what they do? Also, these are all the standard tracks, and these are all the new tracks. We've played up to this one before, and everything else is brand new. Only this week, as I don't spoil the track we'll be doing. But you know, by far, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the most complete Mario Kart game. And yes, I know my audio is a little peaking, but it's just going to have to be that way because OBS really, really sucks with its audio controls. Oh, Moonview Highway. I love that track, but anyway, Daisy Cruiser, I love that too. Anthon's Dash. Again, it's just so good, and Mario Kart World looks promising. I think the hate people have for it is a bit disproportionate, and we'll get on to the pricing later. Is a bit disproportionate because they think it's a brand new type of racing game, but it's really the same type of racing game as Forza Horizon, where it's open world, and Forza Horizon and a few other titles. Because it's an open world kart game, you could also say the same thing for Diddy Kong Racing. Although that was much smaller because it was on the N64, in terms of its open worldness. And I probably should turn down the volume of my TV. And again, like when we were doing, sorry. I want to record, but I'm not quite ready for it. Turn out the lights. lights. I mean, not turn out the lights, but go into night mode instead of max. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah, max speed. Actually, yeah, for poor acceleration, I don't quite get it. I don't quite get the poor acceleration. Should be X? No. Why? No. Actually, might be the triggers. Oh, yeah. Wait, how do you do items? How do you do items again? Or what the heck? Hold on. L? Yes, okay, I guess that makes sense. Flying shot. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, for port acceleration, it's pretty good. Why aren't you moving? Oh, that's fortunate. Yeah, I take the damage to just get in front. Yeah, I love Mario Kart so much. I just need more acceleration. But yeah, now with my Sony TV, with its upscaler, I'm playing in 4K, you just can't see it. I mean, I'm trying to see what happened. I'm trying to see. I thought she had a. A mushroom. Again, I'm not quite ready to record, but I'm going to try. I'm trying anyway. We will get fast. We will get fast. And by the way, cones give you boost in case you didn't know. Got chills. But no, like, the launch lineup for the Switch 2 looks awesome. The Switch 2 looks awesome itself. It's just a straight upgrade to the Switch 1. Think SNES in a lot of ways. Not quite all the ways, but in a lot of ways. The only issue with the Switch 2 is probably cost. It is really expensive for a Nintendo in the modern day. Nintendo in the modern day game. I mean, a console, because it's almost the same price as the NES on launch. You know, without doing inflation calculations, which probably makes a lot more sense for a console. You know, because you don't really think of the NES being a bougie product. You think of it in the same vein as an Xbox or PlayStation today. And again, like I said, the NES was around the same price as the Switch 2. The issue with the Switch 2 is it's only $100 cheaper than an Xbox Series anything or a PlayStation 5 anything. And I don't think that's a right thing for Nintendo to do. But it does come with a lot of upsides, such as 4K DLC, such as having 4K 120 hertz, 120 hertz, rendering capabilities. Although I'm pretty sure that's just the video DLSS, and they're just not telling you it's upscaled, which is scummy, by the way. It should say it's being upscaled, but I say that, but then I don't see it with my Sony Bravia TV, and I think the Switch will have an equally great AI upscaler. Oh, right, there we go. Oh, miss. You get the real ritual, though. Ah, yeah, I knew that was good. Oh, come on! I jumped over the ramp for some reason. I'm not quite sure how. Up to a 3. Saw that banana on top. Yeah, the camera does not like it. It probably played better on the original console. I don't know which one this is from, by the way. Which releases this is from. Again, I jump on the ramp. My timing is too perfect. Like I'm expecting to be on the ramp when I do that, or maybe I'm doing it with double timing, just the game being weird. I dodged the lightning. Oh, perfection. Very chill. Right there, you go. Yeah, let's see how far we can stay in front with the rubber banding going crazy as always. And I'm pretty sure I'm driving so well on these tracks because of my extensive knowledge of the series, having played so many versions. Oh, that's not good. They keep your items though? Are you serious? They let you keep items? I wonder of a feeling that a lot of updates happened in the game when I wasn't looking. We might not be able to look at first. But then again, we have top speed. The only thing you ever need. But no, I mean, like the only major problem with the Switch 2, which is causing people to get up, to start hating it, is no, I missed. Well, it wouldn't have worked anyway. But the major issue that Switch 2 has is Nintendo is being stupid greedy. Like Mario Kart World is looking to be $80 on release, and Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom have like $20 upcharges for an update that probably should be free. Let's be honest. And also, from what I've been seeing from thumbnails, which again in the period in this delicate time, or in this time after the No Wars, with No Forces still in play, even though the Null Force has been dealt with or killed. Let's be honest. But yeah, no, with Null Force, the Null Forces are just straight up making, nonsensical lying video, or nonsensical video titles with lies in them. So you gotta be really careful with your news right now. Hopefully this delicate time will pass soon. I tried to jump. They let you keep your items after falling in lava. What is this? I don't have my green shell. I launched it right before the Boo got me. Oh, you throw that backwards. I know. Why do they make the bumps less bumpy? Or the staircase less staircasey? Oh, that was unfortunate. Again, why is Mario Kart better AI than Forza? That just feels wrong to me. Again, let's get the things that boost their top speed. And going. Okay. And run first, so effortlessly because we got so much top speed. Yeah, there is one YouTube channel that really hates top speed and considers themselves one of the most premier players on the planet. But I don't know what you're talking about when top speed gives you such an upgrade on everyone else. He lets you keep your items. That's crazy. And then I get Mario Karted, but we're only in 5th and we'll regain our positioning quickly. I mean, this is also 150cc when there's, when there's 200cc that we can try. Oh, come on. Okay, that was just, yeah, we're getting Mario Karted. First time getting Mario Karted in this kart, which is pretty good considering, how prevalent people think Mario Karting is at a high skill level. Gotcha. Gotcha. But if you're good enough at the game and have the top speed and just don't lose it, we're in second. Let's not. Oh, perfection. Try to see come by. Oh, I didn't get. I'm doing it too early. I mean, it looks fine to me, but apparently it's not fine. And I'm jumping over the ramps and stuff. So yeah, the only major problem with the Switch 2 is the pricing of the games. Not necessarily the console, although if they're doing it with, and also Wii Rainbow Road, like a boss, my favorite Rainbow Road of all time, because it's the most, you know, in the 3D games, it's by far the most iconic to me, and you know, most deserving of the name of Rainbow Road. The one in Mario Kart 8 just isn't in my eyes. It's anti-grav, okay. That's kind of cheating. And we gotta make absolutely sure we don't jump prematurely. I love the slow down. Why didn't I do a trick? What was that? I mean, a lot of it's because I'm, you know, rusty with Mario Kart because I haven't played it in a long time. And this is a new copy of Mario Kart for me too, because I kind of just, my sister has it, let's be honest. I haven't gotten it back. That's a fail. Hoping to get a coin or Rachel works. I need coins bad. Coins will really enhance my top speed. Oh, a bomb in second? A bomb in second? Are you serious? Again, like, the AIs are making mistakes. And the AIs are actually pretty good AIs. Are actually outstanding AIs for, you know, in the racing game. And I just don't know why that's just not common anymore. Like Forza used to have a great AI with Forza Motorsport 3, but in the current Forza games, Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport 2023, I believe it's called, they just are terrible. I don't know how to say it, but they're terrible. Lap 2, we are good. I always drift off that, at least on Wii I did. Going down, just going down. I love this track so much. The jump at the last second saved us. Oh, sloping. Again, white here, very much off the track. Off the ramp to do the ramp thing. See, our top speed is winning. Ah, I did it too late. Ah, that's why it's anti-grav. Okay, that makes sense. Go on, yes, please. But when I hit a wall, it really slows me down. I don't know why it slows you down like we're playing iRacing or something. 10? There you go. I couldn't do anything about that. But 10 should really get us going. Oh, are you serious? But we survived. We live. We're alive. We're not dead. And we're in first. As long as there's not a blue show, we should win pretty handedly. Or make a mistake. Which, bumping the walls are mistakes, by the way. I mean, not I couldn't save by jumping. That's my bad. Good luck, freaking Weird Shell. And I don't get Mario Kart. It doesn't matter, because I got so high in the other races. Yeah, 50. I'm tied with Villager, but they give Villager the win because Villager, yeah, see results. Because Villager, you know, was there in the end. or the events farther, or the events beyond me, and then so they give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, but for my first race back, and that being the ultimate, Rainbow Road and Final Cup with all the hardest tracks, or with some of the most hardest tracks in the series, I take that a lot. Especially considering how rusty I was. No, I win gold! No way! No way! They gave me and Villager the first place. Oh, that's very kind of you, game. Oh, I thought we were going to get killed for a second. They're good on you, Villager. But yeah, no, like, I'm really excited for the Switch 2. And yes, the prices are completely nonsense. And I have a feeling Nintendo, much like what Microsoft did with the Xbox One, had to try. You know, Xbox One was going to go digital and online only, and then they wouldn't complain about it, and now Xbox Series is not that. Although we're getting there thanks to the PC gamers never really liking physical games in the first place, and now there are no physical PC games, pretty much. So yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I can't wait to get a Switch 2 in my hands, even if I need to pay these nonsensical prices. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Nintendo thinks they're going to get away with this. They should know. They should understand by now. They are the second console. They are the console you get when you get an Xbox, when you get a PlayStation, when you get a Quest, when you get a gaming PC. They are the complementary console. Now, especially with the Switch and Switch 2. They were that way with the Wii. I don't know why they're trying this scheme of overcharging on the games at least. I'm pretty sure the pricing for the console is apt, and like I said, it comes with a bunch of features not only to make my sister happy and her husband happy because they mostly play as the Switch is a handheld, but I play my Switch completely in docked mode, completely as just a normal home console. So I really can't wait to see that side of the Switch 2. You know, I'm pretty sure it's using a much more modern, phone chipset. It can't be from a flagship, at least not a current flagship phone. It's probably from an older flagship phone. Just taking out the modem because the Switch doesn't need cellular. I mean, it would be nice, but it doesn't need it. But no, again, if you have a modern 4K TV as in bought within the last 3 years or so, you should be able to see AI upscaling for yourself if you don't have an NVIDIA GPU and have DLSS on a desktop or on your gaming PC, if you have a gaming PC. And I'm pretty sure that is what's going on. NVIDIA worked extremely well with Nintendo to come up with a new chip, Nintendo 64 style. So you can't get. So I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 uses a brand new chipset that is that's not with anything else. I know. So to be fair to Nintendo, the Switch 2 should probably have a title of Switch, Switch Pro, because let's be honest, that's essentially what it is. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the Switch 2 games are going to be exclusive to the Switch 2, or just be preferred to Switch 2. Much like Xbox Series games can work on Xbox One, just not very well. But we'll see once we get there. I really hope they'll go that direction and not force Switch 2 exclusive games on just be exclusive to the Switch 2. That would be silly. Because we all know they're not going to be that much more graphically demanding. If you put them in the Switch 1 with the lowered settings mode, the graphical settings mode. But we'll see. I hope, as you know, games journalist, as the games journalist, even let's be honest with ourselves, that at least saw the games journalist, that I don't have to write off the entire console based on the games being overpriced. I really hate doing that. I really hate, you know, what essentially what's happening with Lego and 40K. And the 4K and the tabletop miniatures for 40K is they're just overpriced. And it's so bad with Lego because they're only overpriced by $10, but Lego is trying to get an extra $10 out of you, even though we all know it will go on sale one day for the price it should be, or a price it should be, or really discounted. We aren't going to get that with Nintendo unless a game fails from being too overpriced. Which is a thing, by the way. Games fail all the time for being overpriced. I've never seen a game fail for being underpriced. I have never, in my thousands, if not millions, of games I have personally played or have seen, I've never seen a single game fail because it's underpriced. Not a single time. So I have no idea why anyone would ever say an overpriced game is, you know, there's any merit to that. Except for supporting the company, of course. However, there are ways to do that without, you know, having a game overpriced. Like on Steam, for example, many games are having just like an extra pack for supporters, for people who want to support the game, but, you know, who want to support the game with a little something extra, like soundtracks and whatever, instead of, you know, instead of making the price for, you know, just raising the price instead for everyone. So, Nintendo shouldn't be doing that. I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 price of $450 is fine for what the Switch 2 is, and also probably the Switch 1 will be dragged along in the future as just the cheaper option, which is probably why Nintendo's trying to, Nintendo thinks about getting $100 less than the main consoles is a good idea. But let's remember the Quest 3 is around the same price as the Switch 2, if not $100 cheaper, I don't quite remember. And then there's the Quest 3S, the Quest 3 Small, if you will, or the Quest 2 Plus, or the Quest 2 Deluxe, if we're using Mario Kart, if we're using Switch terminology. So yeah, I mean, the game pricing is an unforced error. However, I'm pretty sure Nintendo will find out very quickly why you should never overprice a video game. Because it will fail if it's overpriced. Because the console is not overpriced, I don't think. But Mario Kart World is at $80. 100% it's overpriced. I thought Tears of the Kingdom was overpriced. You know, because it's a AAA game pricing itself $70. When, you know, Halo Infinite, the first quadruple A game that I know of, barely is monetized. Like, it's free to play, but, like, you can just play the game, and all the free to play stuff, you never need to interact with it. Or, you don't need to buy the campaign, you don't need to interact with the monetization at all. So I have no idea how they're billions of dollars when billions of dollars of profit when it's, you know, a live service game that cost $500 million, the lower barrier for quadruple A games. Like, yeah, that is the last nail in the coffin to the argument. That is the killer of the argument of games fail from being underpriced. Halo Infinite didn't, and that's not including the negative hype it has, and the hate it has from supposed fans of Halo. So yeah, I have no idea why Nintendo's doing the pricing. It's just stupid. It's an unforced error. But anyway, But anyway, I hope I can play Mario Kart 8. I'm going to be playing Mario Kart 8 some more. Because, I mean, I need to record this video. I need Mario Kart 8 to be my first video back on console because I never am that great at doing. I always forget how to do my console videos recordings. So thankfully, I got Mario Kart 8 that I can just use, and hence why I bought another copy. New too, by the way. Amazon has all the new games, new Switch 1 games on discount, by the way, by like 10 or 20%. I have no idea why, but they do. So yeah, check them out. But anyway, so yeah, that's for you. Thanks for watching, and I guess wait for it. We're close. Wait for it. See you in a second.